All right, hello and welcome back to In the Moment Art. And today we're going to do a little bit of a simpler drawing. We're going to scale it back a little bit, do something that a lot of people love, and that's just a simple cat, sleeping cat drawing, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do landscape on this. Are you going to do portrait or are you going to?
I'll do landscape.
Let's see if we have enough room here. So we're going to do just a coiled up cat, pretty simple. You can get nice and elaborate on the coloring if you want, but we're going to just, keep it simple. So we've got our Sharpies, we got our 8.5 by 11 printer paper, markers, we also have some colored pencils, might go that route.
I'm going to do markers.
You're going to do markers, okay. So in order to get going here, the basic shape of this cat is going to be an oval where the tail kind of overlaps with a paw at the bottom.
It's like an egg.
Right, so ovals and circles are a little bit tough. Do we have a pencil somewhere? So if you want to do a pencil first, I'd recommend that, just because ovals and circles are a little bit tricky. So I'm going to have you do a pencil.
Okay.
And then trace it afterwards with the Sharpie. I'm going to try to go just straight with the Sharpie, okay? So what we want to do is we want to create kind of a football shape, an oval shape, okay, that covers most of our page, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect, but we don't want to connect it at the bottom, okay? So I'm going to come across, and then right down here I'm going to do a little loop to come out. Then what that's going to be is the cat's paw. Like so. It'll make sense later once we get the rest of it drawn in, okay? So just a little paw sticking out there. So this cat's going to be all coiled up with its tail and its feet all together, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead, remember always draw what's on top, what's closest to us. So let's go ahead and do this paw first. I'm going to come out with the paw, and we're going to come loop that back in a little bit. Okay, and then next we're going to do the tail. I'm going to start the tail kind of right about here. You can make a dot if you want. And the tail's going to come, it's going to be pretty uniformed. It's going to come all the way across, and then I'm going to tuck it behind our little paw there. So the tail goes behind. See how I did that? And then behind the tail, I'll wait for you to be ready. We're going to do the back hind leg, and it's going to have kind of the, I don't know, the bicep part of the leg or whatever. Top of the leg, and then we get kind of to the elbow. So we're going to make this little arch shape, and we're going to do just the same thing as we did with the tail, but we're only going to go to about here. So that's going to be the back leg, kind of tucked behind there. And we can put like little paw toes on there later, just to kind of differentiate between it being a tail or a foot. Okay, so now we're going to get the basic shape of the cat head. So that's going to start right about here on top of the foot, and it's going to end up right about here. Okay, so I got my 2 points here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the cat's cheek, which is a half circle like that. Okay, and then we're going to turn that into an ear, so it's going to come up like a triangle with a little rounded part at the top and back down. Okay, so we want to round the top of the ear. Then we have the forehead. Then we're going to finish, we're going to do another ear, and we're going to finish at that other dot we made. Okay.
Okay.
Pretty straightforward, huh? All right, so we got some features here. Sleeping cats. We're gonna have some closed eyes. You can have open eyes if you want, but I think this cat's sleeping. So we want to do some semicircles that are pointed up. One about there. Another one about here. You can put eyelashes on there if you want. Okay. And then the nose, you're going ahead here. The nose of the cat, it's going to be an oval shape. You can do like the whole, fill it in and highlight it if you want. And then we got our whiskers. So we got a couple whiskers back here. 2, 3 over there. A couple over here. I don't like my whiskers going in the back. I want them to go in the front. Okay, so that's our basic shape. So now is where you can really get creative as far as what pattern you want to put on there. If you want, like for instance, you could put some toes on this guy if you want, you know. It's up to you if you want to put some toes on them. Okay. So time to color. So you can do kind of like a spotted pattern, whatever you think. You're gonna go, oh, I guess we could do like the insides of the ears too if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like teardrops, you know.
Or like a flame.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna do a triangle. It's much easier.
Now you could also do kind of the traditional cat lips kind of a thing. It's up to you if you want to add that. Maybe a couple dots for the whiskers. I think that's pretty good. All right. You're tracing over what you did. Perfect, perfect.
What color cat are you gonna do?
I don't know, do kind of a tabby cat, do some browns and stuff, I think.
I think I'm gonna do like a gray and black cat.
All right, all done? High five. Woohoo! Good job. Good job. Yeah, thanks for drawing with us today. Thanks for drawing our little cats, our sleeping cats. And we will see you next time on In the Moment Art. Bye. Bye.
Bye.